Hello, my name is Nika Zabensky and this is my sorting program. As you can see, I have my includes here. I have a bubble sort, insertion sort, selection sort, a print function, and my main. To begin with, I will be explaining the bubble sort, which is a function that will sort an array of 10 units with a double for loop and an if statement. So the for loop, the first one goes from with I equal to 0 to the size of the array, which is explained further down, and then you have another for loop with j is equal to I plus 1. So this is the for loop to check the current number, and this is the for loop to check the next one to compare the two. And this is a bubble sort, so that it switches two numbers at a time going through the array. Then there's an if statement down here saying if I is smaller than j, or if the index, if the value of it is smaller than the other value, it'll swap the two values. Yeah. Below this, I have my insertion function, which is a for loop with a while loop. So I have a for loop checking from I equal to 1 all the way to the size minus 1, where I put j equal to I, which is our number, and then I have a while loop saying if j is smaller than 0 and if array the value of j is smaller than, if j is bigger than 0 and the array the value of j is smaller than the value of j minus 1, I will swap j with j minus 1, and then I will set j to equal to j minus 1 in order to do this sort of a insertion sort. Here I have my selection sort, which works in this way. I have my minimum, which is the minimum value. It starts at 0. I'll do a for loop where saying my new minimum is equal to 0. My new minimum is less than the size of the array, and my new minimum plus plus. So I set my minimum value to my new minimum value, which is done inside the for loop, and then you have a for loop for the compared index is equal to the new minimum plus 1. The compared index is smaller than the size, and it's plus plus. So it's basically to find the minimum index in the array. And then you have an if statement saying if the array minimum value is bigger than the array compared index, you'll have the minimum equal to the compared index. So it starts off with 0 as the minimum one, and then it finds what is the smallest number, and then it puts the minimum to that, and when it gets to the end, it'll swap the minimum value with the new minimum value. So we'll end up with an array has the minimum value in the left side. Here I have just a function for my printing. It's just for printing out the array, which you'll see soon enough. Down here I have my main function, where I include the sran time in order to make random values. I have 3 integers set to the arrays: bubble array, selection array, insertion array, which all have 10 values or 10 numbers, which are all set to 0. And then I have a for loop putting in values with random values into the arrays. And then I have a lot of couts here, which will show in my window. I'll just show my program here. As you can see, I have my bubble array before bubble sort, which is what it says here, and then I have my bubble array printed with my print function, and I include the number 10 in order to do 10 numbers. And as you can see here, it's all random, and then after the bubble sort, it'll go from lowest to highest. The same with the insertion from with random numbers from lowest to highest, and the same with the last one, selection array, random numbers lowest to highest. And just to show that it's actually random, I can do it again to show here that all the numbers are different: 19, 93, 7, and so on. You can see here again it's 42, 96. So it's different each time.